Nathan's hot dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you out there, baby.
One
I see you out there.
One Nathan. One time.
Speaking of which, rocking that Real Fly Nation T-shirt this week. That concert T-shirt. This is only available for a limited time only. You got all the games from the 2019 season. The last game's playing at the Oakland Coliseum on the back. Let's hit this, man. Bobby, you know what it is.
One Nation. I'm rocking your jersey today, baby.
It's time to hit this intro, dog, because we got a man waiting in the wings that is itching to get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Ustedes están escuchando al Pillaging Podcast, un miembro del Crowsnest Podcast Network, componente podcast del PJ4F.com, el número podcast del Raider Nation. Escuchen cada semana donde pueden encontrar cualquier podcast. Llamen y dejen un mensaje al 408-909-PJFF. Este episodio está patrocinado por DC4L Custom Tees. Asegúrense que se fijen en dc4lcustomtees.com y también One Nation Fanwear. Johnny, te estamos mirando, cabrón. Ahora es tiempo de derramar otro podcast. Y aquí está el mero mero y sin filero, homies. El Kenny Stapler y sus homies. Kane y Che. Y yo soy Bobby Wasabi, cabrones.
That is
That's
what's
fucking perfect,
up.
bro.
Clean.
That was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Clean. Ooh, that's right. We out here, Oakland, California. There's only 2 of these left, people.
That's right.
And so we're just trying to soak it up right now. To my left, as you know, is Che. Che, let him know what you're drinking today.
Oh, so, man, I got an array of drinks up here, but I'm going to pick this boy right here.
A plethora.
This is a Lagunitas limited release, and it's called Wilco Tango Foxtrot, and it's a multi-robust, jobless recovery ale.
Sounds like me, dog.
Yeah.
Just recovering, dog, from the weekend.
Let me see. This is an 8.1 on the ABV, 64.2 IBUs.
Smooth.
That's what you call flavor country right there, man.
Flavor Town. Flavor Town.
Oh yeah, that's it right there. That has it. You know what? It has a little bit of that brown sugar flavor.
All
a little
right.
strong, but it's a little stronger. I like it, man. This is good. Shout out Lagunitas.
Yeah, Lagunitas, man.
And they're like a few tailgates down too. So
yeah,
Lagunitas.
so I might need restraints to keep Che at this tailgate. You might see Che handcuffed to our cooler.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, if you're wandering around right now, if you're on bar watching the show, even on your way into the game, make sure you come find us. We're in A-Lot. We're in row 4. We're along the main walkway, as always.
That's right.
You know, it's like Mad Max beyond Thunderdome as we roll into this parking lot in the morning, making sure we get this spot. Kane, how are you living, man?
I'm living well, man. I'm living well. Living well and living for a win today.
Okay, well, welcome back to California, by the way. I haven't seen you since the return.
Hey, we going back
to Cali. Matter of fact, I haven't seen you since the return. The rain came and you're on the bike. So it's the first time I've seen both of you. So welcome back, fellas.
That's right, man. I had to come back. Not only that, I had to come back in style. Shout out Mojo. I know you saw this thing right here, dog. It's I'm getting my Lenny Kravitz on today. You know what I'm saying?
And along those lines, remember, Raider Nation, I know you're down 2 losses in a row, but it ain't over till it's over. That's right. The Raiders got a chance to get against the Tennessee Titans, the Flaming Thumbtacks, coming to town. The weather is clearing up. I will tell you that field is a Slurpee right now. It's still a factor, but the weather is nice out here. It's a nice day in Oakland. We've been here since 6:30 in the morning. It's probably about a nice 55 degrees. It's chilling. The weather's clearing up. The clouds are breaking. And speaking of thunderclouds and somebody who always brings the clap, and I'm not talking about the bad clap. I'm talking about that rolling thunder, is my man Malcolm.
Yeah.
Malcolm, you need to slide in here real quick.
Tag team championship right here.
Malcolm's been waiting patiently, and one thing you know about Malcolm is he doesn't wait, and he's not very patient.
Guys, I gotta
get really close to this mic. Get real close to this mic.
I gotta cut loose. See, what you gotta realize in the training, the saying your prayers, the eating your vitamins, the believing in the Oakland Raider Nation, and what you gonna do today, Tennessee Titans, when the 3-time Super Bowl champion Oakland Raiders destroy you, brother?
That's right.
Malcolm, man,
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's right.
you're fired up right now. How many?
See, I got the WWF, not the WWE title, the World Wrestling Federation title that Hogan won against King Kong Bundy at WrestleMania 2 at the LA Sports Arena in a steel cage, brother. Not Andre the Giant in a regular cage, Bundy in a cage, Daddy, that's it.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, Malcolm. That's what I'm
Fucking
talking
right,
about.
Hey, what you gotta realize, Tennessee Titans, is the madness with all these Raider fans around you is gonna be all around. Oh, yeah.
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 Give us a prediction for today, brother.
45-7.
Oh.
And you know what? Malcolm Mania is coming in the game at 56 years young, just like Jeff Barnes, just like Derek Burgess. Block for Batman, Derek Carr. Take his ass to the house all day long, Daddy.
Get it! Malcolm just set the whole set on fire right now.
Woo!
That
Introducing
hot
the new host of the Pillaging Podcast, my man, Malcolm.
I gotta put out a word to my best friend David Arquette.
Okay.
Now David is a Rams fan, but he's going to a lot of Raider games with me next year because his wife don't care about sports and his kids aren't full grown yet. So me and David Maney Arquette are gonna run wild in Vegas next year, Daddy.
Woo! Are you excited about the move to Las Vegas?
Not really. I'd rather they stay in Oakland, but I'll take it. Anywhere the Raiders play, I'm there, Daddy.
Have you been to Vegas before, Malcolm?
I live there. I'm in a senior apartment. I'm going to ride my damn bike there next year and yank out traffic.
That's right, Malcolm.
See the eye patch? See the necklace with a shield? I don't like the helmet. I like the shield because the shield is old school, like the world champion Super Bowl 11 Oakland Raiders.
Malcolm, which member of the 2019 Raiders reminds you of an old school Oakland Raider, and who do they remind you of?
It's Josh Jacobs from Alabama. Roll Tide roll, just like Clarence Davis in Super Bowl 11, 137 yards. And Mark Van Egan was a big rushing leader. And they changed that because Wallen Hilgenberg of the Vikings had to be erased by Mr. Van Egan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, what do the Raiders need to channel in the next 4 games to make it to the postseason this
They
year?
need me in there.
You goddamn right!
Yeah, Malcolm.
Woo! Malcolm, you have so much energy today.
I want to do 200 push-ups and now I break my record.
Let's do it, Malcolm.
What's your record?
160 against the Cleveland Browns last year, September 30th. They were down by, 42-34, 8 points, 141 left in the game, 4th and 1. Everybody's getting up and leaving. I'm at their defense. Maury Edwards Jr. or Bruce Irvin, they stopped them. Carr got the ball back. They got within 2 down the field, and then this guy slaps me on my back. And I know we did 140 push-ups, and he says, if they get this 2-pointer, I'm going to do 20 with you, Daddy.
That's right. Woo! Hey.
And you see the shirt? This is the secret weapon, man.
That's
the
the
old
secret
school
weapon.
Batman Adam West.
Let me see that Skywalker jersey. Hold that up. That's beautiful.
This is the year
That-
that the Raiders won Super Bowl 11, and Darth Vader in the black hole with Gorilla Rilla, my buddies were born.
That's the year I was born, Malcolm. That's the year I was born. That's also Lau Lauzedo's number.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
77 is an important number.
But this is Super Bowl 11,
That's it.
January 9th.
That's it.
And I didn't get to the game, but man, we were at Silverado Junior High in the library after every game on a Sunday. Boy, were we celebrating. We were buying orange juice and shooting it all over the library. The librarian was getting upset at us.
Wow. Wow. Malcolm, man, thanks for sitting down with us today.
Okay.
What do you want to say before you get out of here, though?
Well, David Arquette's friend, his name is Danny. Danny's in this movie, Mob Town, that premieres in the theaters December 13th on Friday, all over the country. And I was at the premiere at the Mob Museum on Saturday, and Danny says if this movie's successful, he's gonna give me a role in the sequel, Daddy, and Hulkamania in Silver Black in Las Vegas, the new home of the Raiders. He's just gonna run wild, Daddy.
Malcolm, man, before you leave, I want to tell you something, okay? I want to tell you something. We've been seeing you a lot the last couple years, and I know you've been around a long time. From myself and everyone here at the Pillaging Podcast, this whole family that gets it done, we consider you a part of our family, man.
Absolutely.
Like you're really
You
one of our
guys are
brothers.
my family.
We consider you a real
I'm
pillager.
sorry I missed the Cincinnati game, but when you got a bunch of assholes that want to hit your car because you got Raider stuff on it, you gotta be like a kamikaze pilot in World War II.
goddamn right.
And you gotta counter their ass.
You goddamn.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Can you say, my name is Malcolm, and I'm an official pillager?
My name is, okay, I'm going to do it like The Rock. My name is Malcolm, and I'm a official pillager. And if you have any doubts about that, I want you to tape them, wipe them off, shine them up, and stick them straight up your NFL ass and you smell what the 3-time Super Bowl champion Oakland Raiders are cooking.
Yeah.
Will you sign our
Yeah.
banner for us, please? Before you leave, you can put those headphones right over here. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
man.
Malcolm.
We love you so much, man.
Malcolm, you've been great,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, big round of applause for Malcolm over here. This guy
Malcolm
brings
was
so
on
much,
fire today.
so much energy
Killing
every
it.
single
Killing
week.
it.
All right, guys. He's got a pen already. He said he's got his own pen
He's
already.
ready to go. He's ready to go.
Where's Bobby at? Where'd Bobby go, man?
Bobby's right over here.
All right, well, Bobby can slide back through here
Yep.
whenever he wants to.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
man.
we got,
Woo! Wow. Let's take a pause right now. Let's take a break. Jesus. I had so many things planned.
hey, bro, you already know that goes out the window when we get.
I
out
was
here.
hoping it would.
Hey, it goes out the window every time.
This is a free-flowing freestyle.
You can't.
I'm
plan
so
this
glad
shit,
that
bro.
happened right
Hey,
now. We
yo,
needed
I'm-
that. Hey, Raider Nation needed that. This guy brings this much energy. I don't know when or if he shuts it off. Do you ever shut it off?
No, I'm 24/7, 365 days a year Raider fan.
That's a correct answer.
That's right.
That's right. That's our boy Sammy Quasar right there, man. And you know what? I'm getting kind of skeptical talking into this microphone, dude. Malcolm was straight out fucking spitting hot fire, dog, and I had to talk to it like on the side of it, dog.
Yeah.
He
Hey.
melted it, didn't he?
It's,
Hey,
it's,
Ma-
it's a little too much, man. Like,
Malcolm don't lie, bro.
my lip is
Malcolm
starting
don't
to
lie.
chat, bro.
Well, but with that scarf, it looks like you're about to cover the Olympics or something right now. Bobby Wasabi covering the Thanksgiving Day parade over here.
I know we should
Hey,
have
I
some,
was the
some
one.
snow effects
I
behind
was the
this
one
shit.
covering the Peanuts parade, dog. Like this, like bam.
Sammy.
shout out to Lenny Kravitz, man.
Sammy, make sure you get his address. I want to send him a postcard. All right.
Oh
That's-
hell
that's
yeah,
good.
dude!
There you go.
Send him some. All right.
There you go.
Producer
All right,
extraordinaire, Sammy Quasar, everybody.
Bobby, welcome
That's our
back to the
boy.
show, everybody that's here right now. Let's kind of talk about some of these quick hits right now. We're going to bring in, we have a guest right now, Chris Wysong,
That's right.
waiting in the wings. We have various guests. I see Gabby is ready with her flamethrower. She's already ready to go. There's you guys, you think that was a lot right now? You think
You-
Malcolm was a lot right now? There's so much more. Just you wait and see. We're out here in Oakland right now. It's the parking lot. It's live. Anything can happen. But let me tell you, we got some gravity and Raider Nation, the energy. We can feel it. So we're going to get a lot of these folks on here in a minute. Right now, I got my man Bobby back. We're here with Che and
That's
Kane.
right.
You are watching the Pillaging Podcast live from Oakland, California. It's about 10:09 a.m. The weather, again, like I said, it's probably in the low 50s.
Yeah.
The rain's cleared up.
It's straight football weather, bro.
It's straight football
It
weather.
is. It
That's
is.
what it is.
It is.
So let's get into it, man. Let's do some of these quick hits. First of all, let's give a quick moment of silence and a rest in peace to George Atkinson III,
Yeah.
who took his own life this week. I have so much to say that it's best to say nothing when it comes to my thoughts towards the Atkinson family right now and how much it hurts me as somebody way out here just as a fan.
Yeah.
We just can't even imagine. I mean, I need to say less right now. I need to say less. So a moment of silence for the Atkinson family who's just dealt with so much.
Yeah.
And I hope for peace and understanding for the Atkinson family. Yeah. All right, but let's get into it, guys.
Let's do it.
Some quick hits. Josh Jacobs. Oh, he got another award this week. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs got another trophy
Yep.
this week.
Rookie of the year of the month.
Goddamn right he did, man.
Rookie of the month.
Twice
Rookie
in
of
a
the
row.
month. Raider Kane, is Josh Jacobs the offensive rookie of the year?
Absolutely, without a doubt, 100% hands down. The man is playing and has been playing with a broken shoulder plate.
Yeah.
Facts.
Still been showing up and still been productive. 100-yard game after 100-yard game after 100-yard game. You know what I'm saying? This man is on fire, hurt, so just think what he going to do when he healthy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Josh Jacobs, if they don't give Josh Jacobs Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to start believing in some shit that the NFL got against the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because this man, hands down. I know Josh Allen is doing his thing out there in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Jacobs is the man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, he's crushing it. He's doing what he can. So he's questionable right now, but I'm actually hearing that he may not be a go today. He may actually be very, very, very light duty. So
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely do, man.
Yeah.
I'm not, this football don't stop after this season.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This man need to heal up. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
He's giving every bit of ounce of what he has inside of him week after week, even after he's been injured. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's time for him to – if you have to shut him down for the season, I'm not mad.
Not only that, dude, but Washington has shown that he actually still got some tread on them wheels, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's been coming through, dude. And me, I kid you not, a year ago, I was like, you know what, Washington? Nah, dude. Might have to give that guy the deuces, dude. But he's been stepping up for damn sure, dude.
Yeah, well, he had been hurt last year, so he's playing fresh again this year. He doesn't quite have that second to third move. He's not doesn't chain him together like Jacobs does, but he's got as much fight as Josh Jacobs does, in my opinion. Always falling forward, always pushing ahead. He's a great backup. So he's going to play a big part today. We're going to get into that a little bit more as we start to get into that breakdown. But we got to keep it moving on. I said last week that the Raiders played their first playoff game in Kansas City. Well, welcome back to the double elimination play-in tournament, because it starts this week.
That's right.
Every day is do or die. Playoff hopes in the making. We have other games going on today with ramifications. As you guys know, we own the tiebreaker against the Colts. Got to root for the Texans down the stretch in that division and stay rooting against the Steelers. The good news is right now the Pittsburgh Steelers, who own the 6th seed in the playoff race, got to face Arizona. They got to face Buffalo, the New York Jets, and the Baltimore Ravens. That's also not an easy road at this time. The Jets game is away. Baltimore game, I also believe, is away.
Right.
And I don't know where. I'm assuming they're playing Arizona and Pittsburgh today. I could be wrong about all of that, by the way, just to remind you. Don't quote me on that. But that's tough all down the road. So, but the Raiders must stay winning. I mean, when it comes down to it, we can break all these pieces apart. But you need to just stay winning games.
Right.
Is that right, Shay?
Yeah, man. I mean, we can't worry about what other teams are doing at this point, man. We put ourselves in this situation. The only thing we can do is win what we got left and wait and see how it pans out. It's not guaranteed, man. It's not guaranteed. So you got to go put your efforts into every single game. Don't get ahead of yourself. I think we got caught up in the hype, like we said a couple shows ago. We got caught up in the hype.
Yep.
People were saying that we were here to compete with KC and we might actually steal the division and all that kind of shit. And everybody just got caught up in the hype instead of doing what got us there in the first place, just going out there busting your ass on the fucking field and getting it done.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean?
But if you guys are interested in what possible scenarios can play out, I found this little machine on the New York Times website. And I think they have it for each team, but there's a Raiders playoff, basically play-in simulator. And I don't know, play around with that if you're really interested. But if you're really about it, let's watch the game on Sunday, because if we don't win, we're not in.
Oh, no.
And
That's it.
And that's a fact.
That's
That's it.
over.
Roger Goodell toured Allegiant Stadium this week. Did you know that?
Was he there to
I
hate?
saw that.
Yeah. Raiders brass took him on a tour of the stadium and showed him his. I probably shouldn't say that on air. I'm going to cut myself off right there. Yeah, I'm not going to say that right there.
Scratch that. But you know what, Roger Goodell, for all the bullshit, you be over here talking and all that, look at that. We still got a home.
Yeah.
We got a home coming through, and now there ain't no more, hey, we're going to rent it out. We're going to have some sort of shaky agreement. Nah, it's solidified, dude. That's a spot for us to actually call our own. And I'll tell you like this, guys. For me, the Raider Nation, for me, started when Raiders were in L.A. And I never knew them as the L.A. Raiders. To me, they was always Oakland. But more importantly, this Raider Nation right there.
Y'all dope as fuck. I love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
Yeah.
Love you too, brother.
So that's what it's all about, man.
Well, you know, for me, I was driving here this morning, and when I drive here, I drive through my old neighborhood where I grew up. That's the way you get to the Coliseum for me. And I was just looking around, and I was like, damn, you know, I only got one more of these drives.
That's right,
left.
man. That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit really, like, hit me this morning. Like, I had a lump in my throat. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man, this is it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I feel you, man. I had
Man,
that same
you know,
thought.
Look, I'm happy we got a stadium in Las Vegas. I am. I'm not hating on that. I swear to God, that's some shit we needed.
Yeah.
You know, after I've traveled around the last few years to these different stadiums and seen how much more better they are than the Oakland Coliseum is, you know what I'm saying? I agree. We needed a new stadium. It's not here. I obviously have to accept that. But at the same time, I'm going to miss this place, man.
I am too.
Oh, we're all gonna miss this
I am
fucking place,
too.
bro. And anybody that's been out here is gonna miss this place. I don't
Straight
care
up.
if you've been out here one fucking time, but if you've been out here, you're gonna miss this place.
And you know what? That's true, man, because it's one thing seeing it from our eyes, but when you see it through somebody here that's been here for the first time, seeing that love, that community that exists,
Oh yeah.
it makes it that much special and bittersweet in my eyes, man,
Oh.
because it's like I love what you're seeing and I love what you're experiencing because that's what we feel, but now it's coming to a different chapter. It's not coming to an end. It's coming to a different
It's
chapter.
a new
because
chapter. It's
we
a new
don't,
chapter.
We don't, move on. We move forward, and that's what it's about. It's about moving forward, man.
It's the future.
Exactly.
The greatness of the Raiders is in its
Facts.
future. And that'll always be the case. Look at Bobby flossing with
Look
the
at
ring
that
right
flossing
now.
that ring.
Yes, sir.
You know what? You
I
know
gotta
what?
do it.
Do you mind letting Chris slide through here real quick?
Let's let him slide it in, man,
Is that cool?
because I know he waiting.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't get lost. Don't get lost. All right. We're. Go on and scoot up here. Yeah, get really close to this microphone. There you go. Don't be shy.
Bam.
That's just for you. Welcome to the tailgate, Chris.
What's going on, bro?
How was your trip in today?
I flew in Friday, actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Right
been
on.
town biz all weekend.
That's right.
what's
I've
up,
seen you
man.
on Twitter. You've been out and about.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
how did
no.
last night turn out? You didn't get arrested, I see.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I was in Pacifica with my boy Jose Sanchez. I don't know if
Okay.
you guys know him, but we went to a bar,
Right.
hung out for a while. Yeah.
That's cool. You guys have a good time?
Yeah, we did, man.
What were you guys
Really
drinking last night?
good. We went to this Devil's Tap place.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. Had a couple IBAs, some dinner. It was
Yeah.
cool, brother.
Nice out there?
Yeah, man.
Did you guys
actually.
get in the rain at all? Or
Yeah, when I was driving out there on the bridge, it was
Yeah.
pretty gnarly.
Pretty-
I don't
it
get
was-
that in Orange County, so it's
it
cool.
was- yeah, it
Yeah.
dumps. It'll dump. It'll
Yeah.
dump. So welcome to the show. It's Chris Wysong. Introduce yourself, Chris. Talk about where people can find you, who you write for, and
That's right.
what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm Chris Wysong from Black Gold Banner. You can follow me on Twitter at Chris Wysong or at Black Gold Banner. just trying to pump out the Raiders content with blogs, podcasts, the whole works. And, hey, Black Hole Banner respects Pillaging Podcast, man. We're a family.
The
and,
feeling is mutual,
Absolutely.
man.
Likewise,
got it.
likewise.
Got it.
Absolutely,
Much
brother.
respect, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Respect to you too, brother.
Hey, embrace your independent media sources because we're really working hard for you guys out here. Right now, it's hard to find that coverage and especially get it for free. You know what I
No
mean?
doubt.
There's just a lot of reputable sports sites like written content behind paywalls and stuff. Now it's tough. I mean, because we do all this work and there's no money in it, so people gotta figure out ways. So it's like I feel that. But respect your independent media outlets. All of these people out here really hustling.
Yes, sir.
And folks just out there with the fingers, man. You got to read between the lines sometimes to find the truth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The
Those
truth.
are facts, bro. Those
And
are
the Raider
facts.
Nation is full of conspiracy theories. Every off season, it gets real creative
Yeah.
No
with
doubt.
this team. Speaking
Oh,
of creativity, this team is going to have to get creative today. This team's been banged up for a long time. I have a feeling like it doesn't get talked about enough. The people that we're going to be missing today, Josh Jacobs, most of all, the offense swings back, in my opinion, now to Derek Carr, and this also really kind of patched together wide receiver core. But you recently wrote a piece on Derek Carr this last week that really looked at his career, breaking down into basically subcategories by month, right? So you looked at career numbers trending by month. What did you find, and did it change your opinion or anything that you maybe have suspected prior to writing that article?
To be honest with you, when I started looking into doing that article, I was doing it to defend him because that's my natural instinct.
Right.
Look at me. I got the Carr jersey right now with the
Right.
C patch on.
Yeah.
And I love Derek. And, ever since that 2014 Seattle preseason game, I've been so sick with bad quarterbacks over the years that I fell in love with him as a player, And but you know what? The stats that I found was that, he spikes in October and he trends very much downward all the way through December. And his December numbers in Oakland are below average, and his December numbers on the road are honestly sickening. They're that bad. And, he's a $25 million a year quarterback, and he's got to play better at the end of the year. And I know it's cold, I know it's windy and all that, but, he's got to step up. And if we're going to contend, not just this year, but into Vegas, and he's going to be the quarterback, he's going to need to play better on the road in big games late in the season. And then in the playoffs, the temperature doesn't get warmer in January. You know what I'm saying? So that was what I found. He needs to step up late in the year and get better.
Yeah.
And it's even worse when we go into Vegas where it's going to be 100 and some degrees and we playing in domes. If he does make it to Las Vegas,
Right.
he'll just end up being a dome quarterback.
Right.
That's a
Right.
good point. Yeah,
Right.
It's nice weather in the dome, so 72 degrees, that's perfect car weather, right? But not all our games are going to be in Vegas, you guys know. So
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Maybe not even our Vegas games. When are we going to stop at this international road game?
I know.
Bullshit.
Better stop next year, man.
Yeah.
One thing that I like that you did, though, Chris, in that article is compare him to the two top quarterbacks in the league, right? Which is outright Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. And you made the mention that they also teeter off a little bit in December, but not to the level of Derek Carr. And
Exactly.
we don't expect him to be Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. We want him to be a fucking Super Bowl winning quarterback, right? Well, we don't expect them to get there, but we don't expect them to be at the bottom half of that either.
Oh, man, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, their quarterback rating dips like 3 or 4 points.
Yeah.
Carr's dips like 20 points.
Yeah,
so you're
no.
right. It's a severe drop in production versus just a little drop-off, So a little drop-off is understandable. Like you said,
Right.
it's the how severe it was that was disappointing, honestly, to find.
So you said you're riding with this team regardless. You predicted that this team will win out the last 4 games.
Yeah.
But you also put out a tweet showing how wrong you were headed into the season about some key players, which I
Yeah.
thought was the realest shit that I'd seen from any
Oh, yeah.
independent sports media outlet.
yeah.
Once again, speaking our chest, right? All of us. So tell me, man, does this team really have the juice to get there? 4 in a row, starting today against Tennessee at home.
Honestly, it's just about the schedule, the fact that they do play better in Oakland, and I feel like the schedule's favorable.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely being a fanboy saying we're going to win out, but I do feel like there's a decent chance that we can if
That's
we can
honest.
get back to how we were playing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, health is a big factor in that. Jacobs, where he's at and his shoulder is huge, but it all starts today. They got to win today, and I feel like if they can get back to the way they were playing and
Yeah.
playing teams that are meh, like average, and they were winning those games. And the rest of the 4 teams they're playing, Tennessee's the best team they're going to play the rest of the year. So if they can get it today, I think they can get the final 3.
There you go.
Hopefully we don't lose it in Denver in the cold. That would be a really poor way to end
That's
the
the
year.
game that worries me.
Yeah.
That's the game that
They
worries
all
me.
worry me, Kenny, to be
But
honest with
there
you.
you
But
go.
Facts.
To be
That's
honest
facts
with
for
you,
facts.
That's what
we have
facts.
to look at reality here, though.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I want the Raiders to win out. Injuries have decimated this team totally. You know what I'm saying? We got injuries at every key position. I'm a wide receiver, except tight end. That's the only healthy position we have on offense,
Right.
and the quarterback. You know what I mean? Every other position has been decimated by injuries. You know,
Yeah.
so we have to take that into account. And people say, hey, you know, I understand Derek Carr's numbers has dropped during this time of the year, but what really does he have to work with? You know, in the past he's had Michael Crabtree, you know, Amari Cooper, the run game,
Yeah.
you know, and he thrived under that environment. Right now, he doesn't have any of that, and then he's got a Josh Jacobs that's playing with a broken shoulder plate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
point.
And then if you take Darren Waller out the game, you take out Josh Jacobs, you only got Derek Carr. And I talked about this last week on the show. I'm saying, yeah, Derek Carr is struggling, but what does he have to work with? You know what I'm saying? The receivers dropping passes. If this guy is a guy that's aware, like, hey, look, I don't want to throw an interception because I'm gonna get ridiculed for that. But then if I throw the ball up there and for my receiver to go get it and he doesn't make a play on it,
Right.
then I'm gonna be ridiculed for that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So while he's struggling, he doesn't have anything to play with. Now we could easily say, if he had a Jerry Rice and Tim Brown out there and you still struggling, then we could easily say, let's move on from this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's get the right people around him. You know what I mean?
So true or false? True or false? Derek Carr is a stopgap and not the long-term answer for the Raiders.
You know what? The jury for me is still out on that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
fair.
like Derek Carr is going to take the Raiders as far as he can, and I feel like if he strikes lightning in a bottle, he can. And again, once again, he can. He's the guy. Ironically, we criticize him every week, off and on. Ironically, he's the guy with the arm talent and the cerebral talent pre-snap to really run a John Gruden system. What we've seen is that in big games and high-pressure situations, sometimes something short circuits. It's this intangible that can't be tracked. And it's funny. I was telling you this, Chris. Sometimes you could see it on the sideline. Teammates have talked about it. Derek Carr gets the eye of the tiger.
Right.
And he's in it to win it, and he's locked in. And we get games like we've had for the past 4 years with DC where we've had comeback victories. But sometimes it's not there from the get-go.
Yeah.
And we never see it
Yeah.
at all during the game. And it's concerning. And I think the reason why we spend so much time about it is that deep down, a lot of folks just want to see this kid succeed no matter what side of the fence you're on. You're a Raiders fan. I mean, it's ingrained in you. And you see it too. It's where that frustration comes from. Whether or not we see it today is what matters most. We need to not waste time talking about the future.
Yeah.
But not only that, the other side of the football, Ryan Tannehill, all right? Since taking the starting job in Week 7, Tannehill's passed for 1,458 yards, 12 touchdowns, 3 picks, with a 117 passer rating.
Yeah.
He's also 3-0 against the Raiders. Derek Carr's 3-0 against the Titans. Something's got to give. When the levee breaks today in the Oakland Coliseum, who's going to be on the right side of the scoreboard is the question. So let's go around the horn. Kane, what's your honest prediction for today's game?
I think it's going to be a close game. I say we at home. We're 5-1 at home. Well, 5-1 at home, and I think we're going to get this one 24-21.
Damn, that's like what I was about to say almost, bro. Off 1 point. Yeah. Yo, I already know. We already see what Raider Nation looks like out here. We already know what we're gonna be to the fucking stadium. And Derek Carr made the point in the conference the last week during the middle of the week about the Oakland Coliseum and what the fans bring and how one of a kind it is in the NFL as a fan base. And he credits the fan base here in Oakland for fucking carrying this team to some wins. So I'm going to say that our Raiders are going to do that because this fucking crowd is going to be there from the start of the game to the last fucking second of the game. And we're going to push this team through like we have basically every single game but one this season, man. We're 5-1 at home. So why the fuck would I think we wouldn't pull this through? So I'm going to say 24-20. That's what I was thinking in my head, and you said 24-21. Yeah. So off by 1 point, we'll see how close it is, man.
Chris, man, what do you think?
I actually wrote in my article, my prediction was Raiders 23, Titans 20, so I'm not trying to follow with you guys.
Hey.
But it's true. You guys are on the money. That's where I'm at. I think a big thing today is Derrick Henry. Okay, he's rushed for 149 yards, 3+ games in a row. The Titans are 1-5 when he rushes for 83 yards or less, and they're 6-0 when he rushes for 84 yards or more. So he's a huge part of their offense. Yeah. The Raiders are 9th in the NFL again, yards per
now.
attempt.
I think 11th now.
In yards per attempt allowed on the ground. So they got to stop the run today and not make life easy for Tannehill. And offensively, I think Carr's got to try to get Waller rolling. I think he's our best, weapon through the air. So, and if they're going to hone in on him, then the rest of our weapons are going to have to take advantage of the space they have. Huge game today. I think if the Raiders don't win today, I don't care what the math says. I think they lose today, they're out. And, it's a must-win, period. Must-win is an overused term, but it is absolutely necessary today here at the Collie. And we're here, we're repping, and we need them to go on the field and get it done, man.
All right, man. I like that.
What's up. That's what's up.
You know what I've seen so far this season here is our defensive line likes to get after it in the Oakland Coliseum.
Yeah.
Our defensive line has actually played some of their best games here on the home turf so far this season. Yep. You know what Ryan Tannehill also likes to do in addition to his 117 rating? He likes to get sacked.
Yes, sir.
It's true.
Ryan Tannehill loves to get sacked. You know who likes to eat quarterbacks for breakfast? My man Max with 2 X's, Crosby.
There you go.
The Mad Condors.
Mad Max.
So I'm predicting 2.5 sacks for Max Crosby today.
I like that.
And the Raiders are going to win 20-13. And Trayvon Mullen is going to collect a pick also this week. This defense will win this game for us. It's going to be a slow grinder. It's going to be kind of a messy one out here, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
In the House of Thrills.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to have to go 20-13.
All right.
Oakland Raiders.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Big
I
D.
like that.
Big D.
This is a game for the trenches.
I like that.
Yeah, it is.
This
Oh,
is
no,
a game
definitely.
for-
Physical,
Right?
smash
Up front.
mouth.
If we can stop, like you said, if we can stop Derrick Henry, that'll go a long way towards us winning the game.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I'm
Kenny
saying?
was speaking facts about the sacks, too.
There you go.
Tannehill's been sacked
Oh,
20
yeah.
times in his 6 starts this year.
There you
So,
go.
That's right.
Yeah,
There you go.
Brinson Buckner's boys are foaming at the mouth. They got to get after him today and can't let him run either. Former wide receiver, he can run. So,
Speaking of Brinston Buckner, I saw him get on Clelin Ferrell last week in Kansas City.
Right.
When he made a bad – he jumped off
He
sides,
jumped.
whatever.
Yeah, he jumped
Yeah,
off. He jumped off
He
sides.
was in his ass.
Oh, yeah.
I love him as a coach.
I do,
I
too.
love
man.
him as a coach.
Me
Yeah.
too. Old school.
Yeah.
Old school, right? Like,
Yeah.
none of this fucking, like, oh, we're all equals bullshit type of, like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to get yelled at no more.
I like Klee in the mud today, too. I like Klee in the mud today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think he's going to smack someone around in the mud today.
96 going to show up today?
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
so. I think
I
so.
like that.
I think so. He's going to get into tackle for loss, 4 tackles, but being a disruptor. Being a
Big boy
disruptor.
today, too.
Holding
My
that
man
edge.
Hankins.
Holding that edge, bro.
He's going to see some action, man. He's going to see some action. It's going to be that kind of day out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to see Mullen. I want to see Mullen get that pick. He likes to put hands on the
Well,
ball. He likes to put hands on the
he
ball.
almost had it last week, man. They took that shit away from him.
They did.
It's about time he get a pick six. That boy is going to be the next lockdown corner for the Oakland Raiders.
That's a great point, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a
Absolutely. Just
playmaker.
picked
That's the
off.
thing.
Absolutely.
He looks for the opportunities for the pick. He doesn't just try to play safe in coverage.
That's right.
He's a risk taker, but you know what?
Aggressive.
That's Oakland Raiders style
yeah.
cornerback. Try
You know
to
who
get
that
that
reminds
football
me of?
and take it back.
You know who that reminds me of? Charles Woodson.
Yes, sir.
After the light
There
turned
you go.
on for Charles Woodson, he took chances.
Absolutely.
He took chances.
Yeah.
And I think the light has turned on for Trayvon Mullen. And he's like, you know what? I got this. I got this. Don't come my way if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he's been playing like that too.
He's an assassin, man.
Yeah.
He's a sniper.
Yeah.
No
He
doubt.
likes- yeah.
You got to take risks.
Gotta
I mean,
take
in
risks.
This passing
Absolutely.
league, nowadays. I mean, you got to take
Absolutely.
the football away. You just allow them to play safe coverage. I mean, they're gonna tear you up. So I like that mentality he has. You see the difference between. I'm not hating on Worley, right? Worley's had a pretty solid season, but there's a difference with Mullen and him. And Mullen is that he has that upside, that playmaker mentality. So.
Absolutely.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, man.
Worley plays like he's got the speed to make up ground when he doesn't. He gets into trouble. Have you noticed that?
Absolutely. And you find
gives him
him
that little
out of
gap, that
place,
little
sometimes
cushion.
out of position.
He don't catch up to that shit.
You
So you
look,
could have that
this
safety.
defense is struggling, man. They got safeties. Like I said, man, we wouldn't have fielded this defense in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what I'm
no,
saying? So
But we all know the revolving door that has been the defense, right? Outside of the the front four, we really haven't had consistency in who is playing what position beyond that, right? We know who our defensive line is, and that's about it. That's about it. So, I mean, when you have that kind of constant change, you can only expect so much, man. We really
talked
can,
about
man.
that last week.
Yeah.
That's what we're struggling at right now.
Yeah.
We got defensive players coming off the street. We
Yeah.
got old guys still learning the scheme. You know what I'm saying? It's December. It's tough. You know, people playing trying to get in the playoffs, and we one of those teams. You know, so those guys going to have to come along fast. You know what I'm saying? Get in position and find themselves making plays. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves 7-9, and that's what we're going to be.
Hey,
Absolutely, man.
Chris, man, thanks for coming on the air.
Appreciate
What's
you
your
guys.
plans for the rest of the morning? You gonna circle around?
I'm just gonna hit some more tailgates, say what's up to some friends, then head in and watch this win today.
There
Cool,
you
man.
go, dog.
Grab something on your way out, man. Hit the cooler, grab a snack, something. Make yourself at home. If you guys end up back here, you're always welcome.
Hey, man.
We
I'm with
appreciate
Black
you.
Hole Banner, but I'm a pillager.
There
at
you
heart,
go.
bro.
That's right.
There you
Appreciate
go,
you
bro.
guys, man. Thank you so
Appreciate
much. Love
you,
y'all.
man.
Love you
Let's
too,
make
man.
it go.
Coming out, Chris.
Yes, sir. You too.
That's what's up. Yeah, Chris Wysong, everybody.
Yeah,
That's a
man.
good one.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
That's a big fish,
Black
right
Hole
Plus, we got
Banner in
here.
the house, baby.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, your homegirls coming through with the
We get-
plate of.
So sit down here real quick, Gabby.
Season's greeting, bitches.
She started it off right.
Here
you know
we
what we
go.
finna get right now.
She ready, right? She ready to go.
The infamous rum cake has arrived here in the Oakland Coliseum.
That's right.
So where does this? Let me show
rum-
the nice
ru-
top.
The rum
on
cake
it.
showcase.
Where does
This
this
is
come
the
from?
change
Is
your
it-
life rum cake.
Is this a family tradition? What is this?
Yeah, so it's a recipe from my mom, who's
Okay.
from Panama.
All right.
So she's been making this since I was a little kid. I've been eating rum cakes.
Wow.
Since you were a little kid.
Gangsta.
What's she making for holidays, birthdays?
Anything.
Just
I make
because?
it, like people ask for it. That's what I always bring. I don't feel like buying a bunch of stuff, so I make rum cake.
And how long have you been bringing it to the game?
Since the beginning. So for a couple years when
Wow.
I became a ticket holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So introduce yourself in case you didn't know.
All right. So my name is Gabriella, but most of y'all know me as Commando Apple
That's
on
right.
Twitter.
In the house.
So,
So
at
petty.
So Petty
There you go.
Crocker.
So petty Crocker.
But not so petty at all.
Lies.
What's the most annoying thing on Raiders Twitter today?
The most. Oh, what?
It's Raider Greg, ladies and gentlemen.
my dog.
Look, you know I'm fat. I stop everything when food comes into the picture.
This is the legendary Greg.
You goddamn right.
He's on deck.
You goddamn right there. Hey, Greg.
It's a very important man. He's on
Greg got
deck.
it cooking.
He's on deck.
I'm just saying, Greg got it cooking.
So what's the most annoying thing on Raiders Twitter today, right
The
now?
most annoying thing on Raiders today is the whole fake fan bullshit. Like, you can't criticize a particular player or else you a fake fan. And this whole beef with Raiders fans back and forth, talking shit to each other, talking about you ain't a fan and you ain't a fan if XYZ. Like, you can't fucking tell me who's a fan and what kind of fan I am. I show up. You know, I'm here on Sundays.
You goddamn right.
You know, so this whole thing about when there's that group of people who think they're like the Raider fan commission, like, you ain't gonna pull my card, come get it. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, people can be criticized. This is what the team, if they don't perform, then you goddamn right I got something to say.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't have no
Fucking
beef
right.
with Derek Carr. You know, I think he's a good dude. But he's been fucking up.
Look,
Those are
look,
facts.
being critical of your players and talking shit wherever you are, now we got it online, that's a part of being a fan.
Exactly.
And if you can't deal with it, you're taking this shit too seriously.
Yeah.
This is what we do for fun, people.
My thing is, you can't question what kind of person
Pillage.
or fan I am.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
I'm
saying? So I'll
Pillage
talk
just
shit all
fuck.
I want to. But guess what? I still showed up today, though.
That's
So
it.
don't-
Goddamn
and
right.
half the people that talking about fake fans are across the state. You don't even come to the fucking games. So get out, man, shut your mouth.
Look, look, welcome to Raider Nation. Don't get your feelings hurt, okay?
Hey, this ain't for the faint at heart.
This
You
ain't this
gotta
ain't for
put your big boy pants on,
You know?
or big girl panties in my case.
put the kids to bed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's just real irritating to watch these people arguing over Derek Carr. Like, yeah, I could talk some shit about him, but he's still my dude. But
Yeah.
hey,
We are right now though. Here we are.
here
right?
we are.
We're really out here though today. It's good to be back
We
in
out
Oakland.
here. Thank God the rain stopped because I didn't want my wig to get all messed up.
So real quick before you get out of here, we got 2 more of these things left ever all time.
Right, and I'm going to both. I'm going to our other home game in LA too.
When this era is over though, but when this era is over,
She said
I heard
that.
you.
She-
I heard you. When this
said
era is over, what's the one memory from the Coliseum that's going to stand out to you?
I mean, not counting tailgating because that is an experience in and of itself.
Yeah.
But the Kansas City game, the Thursday night football game,
Thank you.
where we had to score 5 times.
Thank you.
That is the one. That's the game that's going to stand out of all of them for me here that I've been here to witness.
That was awesome.
That was, Lord have mercy, like. And then
And
telling
to-
Travis
and
Kelce, "Fuck you," walking by the Kansas City Chiefs, like, you know, that has a.
and to everybody that left that game early, I know who you are.
Oh, let me find out. I want names and addresses.
I know where you
Because
are.
there's a conversation that must be had. How you just gonna sit here and eat this meat? I walked over here with this cake.
Hey, but he came and put this shit in my hands.
So
dog.
if anybody puts something in your hands, you gonna eat it?
But look at this motherfucker.
Is that how
you
that
ain't gonna
works?
eat it?
Man, fuck
So,
y'all, get out of
so
here.
Gabby, we're gonna get him on here soon. That's Greg.
Yeah.
Greg's been cooking out here since 1996
Oh, no,
and
much
since
love.
before that. So
I'm just talking
Yeah.
to these
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
frack over there.
look at
That's who I'm talking to. yeah, go ahead and tap bones with each other. Go ahead, do that.
Rock
Go ahead,
steady,
do it.
rock steady, rock
Nasty
steady, and
bitches.
bebop over here. Rock
Y'all
steady and
nasty.
bebop over here.
Y'all nasty. Hey, can we talk about this AB apology real quick? That his agent. How AB? Listen, AB got his people ghostwriting his tweets. Like, let's.
He worse
you
than
see what I
Drake. He worse
posted?
than Drake.
Yes. Did you see what I posted?
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck out of here.
like,
man.
look here, Ninja. You free now. Fly
No, I'm
away.
gonna say nigga. Look here,
I
nigga.
don't say Ninja's my substitute word.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Stop being
Ninja.
a fucking clown.
Andy,
You know what? Hey, all bullshit aside, we dodged a bullet with that dude. At first, I was pissed because I thought about buying his jersey, but after seeing all this, man, I'm like, woo, we
Yeah.
dodged a bullet.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't
man.
say we dodged a bullet, but I will say he's not a team player. He
Oh, of course not.
he
That
fucked
that
up teams.
that dude went
That's
from
the understatement of all time.
Right?
AB went from
That's the
Raider
motherfucker-
to
oh, the-
Patriot to exit in about 15 minutes. That's an NFL career. That's an entire career
Yup.
in like 15
Yeah,
minutes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Raiders,
up.
Patriots, retirement.
And some of
That's
the
an entire
careers
career.
are 15 minutes, bro.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So-
man. So I just want to say that, I bought a new jersey. I'm rocking the Lynch, but today it's all about Mad Max, baby.
You goddamn
That's what's
right.
I said I wasn't going to buy another one, but, I lied.
How many sacks today for
We ain't
Max
mad at
Crosby?
you.
Say that again?
How many sacks for Max Crosby today?
5 minimum.
5 minimum.
5 minimum.
Wow, it's a savage day.
He's a savage dude.
I appreciate that.
Hey, baby, love you guys.
We love you too.
Well, I have a fan club that I have to attend to.
Please,
So you guys enjoy the rum cake.
we will.
Come on, Raider Nation, let's get it. Let's beat the Titans.
Commando Apple.
Commando Apple out.
It's not,
In the house, baby.
It's not the Titans. It's the
It's
flaming.
always good to
It's the
have you
flame.
on.
It's the flaming thumbtacks. All right.
That's exactly what the fuck they
Recognize.
are.
And I can vouch for the rum cake. It's dope.
Oh yeah.
Did it change your life? See? Change your life.
And he
I love
needed
you
that.
guys.
We love you too.
Gabby.
We got one more game here
That's right. We'll be
in
here,
LA, and then we got to figure out what's going to happen with our lives next season.
and we're gonna have to
Off
sell.
season about to be lit, bitches.
We're-
Is Derek Carr going to make it to Las Vegas?
We're gonna have to fucking sell.
you know what?
Sell
Honestly,
off some
I don't
shit.
think so.
I'm just saying.
Because I know I hate overstepping my time. However, Gruden says, "Oh, yeah, he got potential," but what did he say about Khalil Mack? Khalil Mack was, he's gonna be a Raider forever, and look what happened. So
We were on the patio that day when he said that.
we were.
Yeah.
Remember that? I was hot.
Yeah,
I was still hot.
We was there.
It took everything I had not to say some slick to him when I was by him, but
Hey, Kane said something to Mark Davis that day. It was pretty slick.
a lot of people said something to Mark Davis that
Hey,
day.
you know what? I said something to Mark Davis, and it's staying true.
Oh,
that? What
you know
is that?
what?
What's that?
Hey,
Say it.
I
Say
said
it.
keep camp in Napa.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, right. You know that ain't gonna
There
happen.
you
No,
go.
it is.
Is it?
Yes, they're
Oh,
keeping
I'm
camp in
surprised.
Napa.
Well,
Yes.
I'll be dipped in shit.
They gotta keep. They gotta keep these fans involved with
Kane.
the fucking
Absolutely.
team.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Kane,
Absolutely.
how
Hey,
does
I don't
it
know
feel?
if you guys mentioned it before I got here, but I just wanted to take a moment to send out some love and a prayer to George Atkinson,
Thank you.
who
Yeah.
happens to be a personal friend of mine. George Atkinson III, who was a Raider. He passed away about a week ago, and this man has been he's going through so much right now to lose both of his sons within a year of each other. And he's one of the most awesome people, not just a Raider, but a person. He's genuine, he's kind. He will always take time out to stop and talk to fans, and we've kept in touch over the years. He congratulated me when I graduated, and this man's amazing. I just want all of us to take some time out, send some prayers and love his way, because he's really going through it right now. He's one of our own. So I just wanted to make sure I said that. That's the nicest thing I've said today.
I knew the
Hey,
twins
that's all you
when
gotta
they was
say.
young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, George Atkinson, he used to date a lady named Cheryl,
Mm-hmm.
and she was best friends with my ex-wife. And so when he first got custody of them, you know what I'm saying, they was like young boys, and they used to come over my house because Cheryl would hang out with my ex-wife. And
Right.
she would bring the boys with her.
Oh,
You know what
wow.
I'm saying? So they
Wow.
spent nights at my house. They would talk about growing up to being Raiders. You know what I'm saying? They was good kids, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad. Like my daughter, she had a close relationship with George, the little GA3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So she's sad about that, So shout out, thoughts and prayers out to
Definitely.
George Atkinson.
I just wanted to make sure we
You know what I'm
recognize
saying?
that,
Yeah,
because
really.
I'm sure something's going to happen at the game today, but he's one of the best ever, and I love George. I wish I could be there for him, but I'll do it from here. All right,
That's it.
I'm gonna see myself out.
No, help yourself. Hang out at the tailgate. Make yourself at home.
Well, I can't neglect my fan club. Remember, you said.
Oh,
We'll get something to drink. I know you need to manage that stress.
I do.
Yeah.
There's other ways to manage it, but I can't do it here at the tailgate.
Hey, treat yourself.
so for now, I'll just drink.
there you go. There you go.
I love you guys for real.
Love you too.
Love you too.
We love you
Commando.
too.
All right, be
Let's
nice.
do it.
Be nice to one another. Nah, I'm just lying.
We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Yeah. And I'll bring more rum cake.
Season's greetings.
All right, peace. I'm out. Look, this goodbye is like the long goodbye.
We could do this all day. We could
Bye,
do this all
bitches.
day.
Out.
Bye, Gabby.
Commando out.
There you go.
Let's bring the goddamn Rib King in here right now.
Let's bring
You
the
know
rib.
what I'm
Let's
saying?
All I
bring the
got
rib
left
king
is
in
bone
here.
over here,
Man,
man.
all I got left is bone. I look like a dog over here right now. You know what I'm saying?
Greg, welcome to the show. Get real close to this mic. Real close to it.
I got you. What's up, baby?
Man, we
Oh,
What's happening, Greg?
Greg was on
Rib
the.
King.
Look
Are
at
we
this.
are we killing it?
We're killing
Killing
it.
it.
Are we
We
killing
dead.
it?
We dead.
Killing it.
All right.
We dead. All
Greg,
right, bro.
it's the second to last Oakland tailgate ever.
Right.
You were on our first tailgate broadcast of all time,
Right.
and you're back here today. So you're a very important part of this piece of concrete right here, in my opinion.
We all people, brother.
Absolutely.
We all just trying to bring it together.
We are.
I love this.
You're
family. You family, we family, bro.
What are you cooking today?
I got ribs, and I got some prime tri-tip.
Oh,
Melt in your mouth, slap your mama.
make you want to slap your mama.
I don't want you to slap your mama, but
Hey,
you know I want to make you think about it.
He ain't lying either. I'm telling you, I've been out here tailgating with this man
Right.
for years.
Right.
And every time.
Right?
Hey, out the hook. Fly to the moon ass type shit.
You know, we're trying to bring the people what they want, bro.
Hey.
Put on that
feel
fucking
me?
Superman uniform, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fly
wow,
your
wow.
ass to the moon.
Wow.
Greg,
Wow.
a little birdie told me that you might know something or two about special teams. Is that right?
You know, I did a little something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did a little something to the tune of leading your league in kickoff or punt returns.
I may have did a little something. I got a little All-American little, some.
Little something, Greg.
So-
Little something.
We've been there.
There you go.
A little something
A little
maybe happen today.
something.
You got
Back
these-
in the day. I'm about to turn 60, homie. I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep my hips good.
So on a day like today, Greg, where the field might be a little bit slurpy, might be a little bit slideways, and you get that ball and you see all these defenders coming downhill, knowing you can make them all switch directions with a flick of your hip. Does that give you an advantage?
Absolutely. When you know where you're going before they know where you're going, you got them.
Yeah.
You got them.
Yeah.
And if they doing the right thing, you got them, baby. You got them.
I think special teams is going to play an important factor in today's game.
Yeah, if we can do the right things, we're gonna be okay. And we need to get that edge. So it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Also, Tennessee down 3 of their 4 starting cornerbacks. They signed Tremaine Brock this week, former Denver Bronco.
Yeah.
So he knows this Oakland offense, and he probably knows it fairly well. But they are banged up at the CB spot.
Right.
It's really all eyes on Derek Carr today. Josh Jacobs, like we said, is out. What's your prediction for today's game?
Well, I think we're gonna jump on them. If we jump on them, they done. Really, I mean, we can't try to climb back from the digging out from a hole. We got to jump on them, and then step on their neck, and then we're done. Do it Oakland style. This is the hood. This is Oaktown.
Absolutely.
Jump on them, and just be done with them, and just let's roll this out.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
That's it.
Couldn't say it better, man.
This is what we supposed to do.
What's your score prediction for today's game?
Ooh.
Ouch. I'm going to go 42-24.
Woo!
Because I think it's going to be big. I think they're going to score, but we're going to kill them.
Okay.
Wow.
We're going to kill them. We're going to kill them.
That
Woo!
is a hot
That's what
take
it is.
right there.
That's hot.
That's what it is.
That's a flamethrower.
I hope you're right.
I like it.
I hope I'm right, too.
I hope
You
you're
brought
right.
the heat of the grill
I
over
hope
here.
you're right,
with that
Jay.
take, bro.
I hope you're right, too.
What else do you expect from a grill master but heat? Nothing but heat.
Hey, gentlemen, appreciate you, brothers.
appreciate
Keep doing
you,
what
bro.
you're doing.
Glad you're here, man.
Right.
Hey, you signed this yet?
I got you.
Yeah? You
I
signed
got
that?
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, Raider Greg, everybody. We're really out here right now. We got a lot of people lined up to sit down. I think we got the Beer King about to come on here, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Sammy's cooking up something. Today, the defense, big time, right? Big
Here we
time
go, here we
factor.
go, here we
oh,
go.
here, speaking of defense,
The Beer
this guy's
King.
out here.
In the house.
Sporting the fresh crew neck. What's up?
What's up, bro?
Looking crispy. Keeping it real cholo. I got this one. I'll hold this one, yeah. Keeping it real cholo. What's up, man?
Real cholo or real solo?
Solo cholo.
No. Today I'm not a solo cholo. I actually brought a
Ladies and gentlemen, Han Cholo.
Han Solo.
Where's a fun killer?
Oh, she's at home where she belongs.
Damn.
She's at home where she belongs. But
So you are riding solo then?
no, actually, I brought one of my offspring.
That's what's up.
See that one in the green right there?
There you go. All right.
And the mother nephew who looks like Kaepernick. I always said he looked like Kaepernick. But with long hair. He's a Mexican version of Kaepernick, but he's a Raider fan. So that's my offspring. He's my youngest son with like 20 kids, just like his dad. And that's a Mexican version of Kaepernick, but he's a Raider fan.
Did Kaepernick creep through the door one night, bro?
Oh, I don't know. I got to tell my brother, Yeah, Yeah, tell my brother. But
So it's good, man.
Sancho?
How'd your day start, man? How was your day?
Oh, my day's been good. I mean, I was kind of like, I had to check the weather. You know, the weather was like, oh, it's gonna rain. Is it gonna kill my vibe?
Put your long johns on.
I got my long socks on. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Got
course.
my long socks.
How high do
you
those
know.
go, bro? That's to the knee or what?
Oh shit! I
They
got
go
my
to the
long
knees.
socks to the knees, all the way to the knees. You know, I got my fuletto. You know, I got everything I need.
There you go. There you go.
But I got my beanie. You know, but I got everything to keep warm. I just snagged one of you guys' craft beers right here.
Hey, what do you got? What do you got? What is it? What is it?
So
though?
I got one of you guys. This is your Bike Dog Brewing Company.
The
Legend
League beer.
beer, dude. This is
the league beer.
League beer. Hey, when I come over here, I just get all wet when I open your guys' fucking ice chest.
Talk about our ice chest.
So do
Dude,
we.
like, I can just get,
Hey, so do we. In the morning
I just
when
get,
we're like,
I get
oh
like,
shit.
I get like porn star wet, bro. Just like open that shit. I'm like, fuck.
Beers just come falling
I
out.
just fall out. I'm just dripping when I'm leaving over here, bro. Just like literally. Like it ain't like fucking
Yeah.
like. It's just like I'm like soaked when the time I leave here and shit, man. It's like, how about Beer King? I'm like beer soaked fucking when I leave this fucking spot, bro. I just fucking admire you guys' fucking beverage.
We
you
got
know.
an outdoor beer shower.
Well,
bro.
open that thing
Yeah,
up.
I'm
Open that
open
thing
this
up
shit
and
up
tell us
right
what
now.
it
Fuck
takes.
that beer
Stop
up.
talking.
Open this
Fuck
shit
that
up right
beer.
now.
Beer King always politicking.
Fuck yeah, man. This shit is, yeah. I'm always impressed. Yeah, my spot, you know, I got a bunch of fucking cholos and shit like that. All they drink is Modelo and Corona. I gotta bring the simple craft beer over there. They don't like, ew, what is this? I'm like, you fucking hoodlums. You guys don't fucking drink craft beer? You fucking parolees and shit? The fuck, man? Experiment, you know.
Where's the
outside
hey, where's the Modelo still?
I just put one in your ice chest. You guys can have that shit. I exchanged it for this.
Just so you know, that's not how it works out here, okay? Don't bring your fucking White Claws and then grab one of our fucking craft beers and think it's a fair exchange.
That's not a fair
God
exchange.
damn it.
The beer economy is much better than that.
Well, wait a minute now. Modelo is still good.
It is.
Hey, and you know what else is good? I'm about to blow y'all minds back. I still drink Miller High Life.
Yes.
The champagne
Yes.
of beers, baby.
Yes, I fuck
know
with
what I'm saying?
High Life.
Yes.
I do fuck with High Life. Yes.
A $7.99 for a 12
Yes.
pack.
Yes.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
32 ounces. The 32 ounces.
A 40.
Yes.
A
Yes.
40.
Oh, even 40s.
I grabbed me a 40.
Yes.
Of course. You know what I'm saying?
I do fuck with the
Yeah.
High Life too. That
Yes,
is
sir.
fuck Bud Light. Fuck Coors Light.
Nasty
I
ass
do
shit.
fuck with the High Life.
Champagne of
The
beers,
champagne
baby.
of beers.
There
Can't
you
go
Champagne
can't go
of
wrong
beers.
with champagne
Beer,
of beers.
Beer King, Beer King, Beer King.
You know.
You're going to sit in for the injury report?
Who's injured?
Oh, it's getting noisy out here, dog.
Trent Brown officially listed as out for the day. Josh Jacobs looks like he is limited to out for the day. That was updated earlier this morning. Also out, of course, is Hunter Renfrow, still dealing with that punctured lung and the broken rib. Kyle Wilbur is out, and Markel Lee is now listed as questionable.
Oh.
So Markel Lee was activated this week.
Yeah, he was.
We could see the return of the linebacker.
That would be nice.
A true linebacker.
That
A
would
true
be
linebacker.
nice, man.
I feel like Markel Lee's a journeyman linebacker, even though he's only played for the Oakland Raiders. He's still really trying to find his way, but we root for him. Markel Lee is a good player, just can't seem to get enough weeks on the field in a row.
Right.
That's
You know.
right. That's his issue.
That's it.
Right
Yeah.
there.
That's it. That's the biggest one, man.
If he can stay healthy, he'll
That's the biggest
develop
one.
into a really good linebacker. I think.
Raiders.
Linebacker. Here we go. We got
That
some.
looked like an injury report right there walking by.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my goodness.
That person was hurting for sure.
I'm about to hurt myself right now following it.
Tennessee Titans flaming thumbtack linebacker Darren Bates listed as out for today, as well as Adam Humphries, wide receiver, Adoree Jackson, cornerback, LaShawn Sims, cornerback, also out. And questionable for the day is Tajay Sharp, wide receiver, dealing with a hamstring. Titans dealing with their own injuries as well. The secondary, again, like I said before, most notable. We're going to get some chances today, even with the banged up. You said earlier, we're talking about Tyrell Williams. Tyrell Williams is injured right now. Even though he's on the field, he's not playing with the full deck at the moment. This Raiders offense is going to have to scrap it out and get real creative this afternoon. We just got a few minutes left on the air here. I know my man Mike, Raider Homer, he wants to get on here. We call him Homer. There's two different Homers in Raider Nation. But in my opinion, there's only one Raider forever. We're just going to make a quick transition here. This is a lot more difficult than it should be.
They're like
Dear
two
King.
linemen fucking tying it up right now and shit.
After the game, what's your normal deal? They don't let you tailgate anymore. We used to be able to tailgate after the game.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Well, after the game, we usually come out and still pound a few beers, let the parking lot clear out.
Yeah.
As long as I'm sober enough to do that. Last time I got lost and ended up at AM PM, and I don't know. That's a long story.
You were microwaving a fucking
I was microwaving a frozen burrito or so, mate. It's
Mike,
good,
man, I needed to get you on because you're always fired up. You're a very knowledgeable member of Raider Nation. What are your keys to victory today, this Sunday?
First of all,
Get close.
there's only 2 games left here in the Oakland Coliseum. I think there's a lot of passion and magic here going on today. I want to hear the fans really react to every play today. You know, the key to victory today is our offense actually getting back in sync. Derek Carr having confidence in one player at least to start the game. Maybe it's Darren Waller. I don't know who it's going to be. But you know what? Once he gets going and he has chemistry with the player, he will find that guy. Man, I just hope for a victory today. We have 3 games in California left. The season is far from over. We have already exceeded expectations based upon what Las Vegas said we would be this year. Mike Mayock absolutely killed it in the draft. I want to see Mad Max come back home and rule this place. So Raider Nation has to get loud. I think the key to victory today is our defense actually winning the game today and helping Derek Carr get the victory for once in his career. I take that back. There's been a few times that he's had victories from our defense. But you know what? It's not been enough. But you know what? Derek Carr needs to step up today, too. He needs to realize that this is his home field. He is a California-born quarterback. He loves the Oakland Raiders. He needs to step up today.
Look,
have presence in the pocket and actually find chemistry with somebody and keep moving with it. We need to move the chains. We need to score points today. No more 3 points. No more 10 points. I want to see 20-plus points. I want to see 30 points. Can you do that today, Derek? I don't care what you got to work with. I've worked with bad scraps on the table, too.
Mike, pump the brakes. Because, honestly, you know what you're going to get today. You're going to get 22 or 25 out of 32 attempts, 247-ish yards, maybe 2 touchdowns, 1 or 0 interceptions. That's what you're going to see today from Derek. I mean, it's time that we need to start asking for more and expect that. And hopefully the rest of the offense clicks around it. Let's be honest with ourselves, right?
I agree. I'm not going to make excuses for his failure to stand back in the pocket and actually let plays develop and have trust in wide receivers. But you know what? When he does, you better damn catch the ball, because if you catch the ball in the first quarter, he's going to throw it to you in the second quarter, and he's going to trust you after halftime. So you know what? Help Derek Carr out today.
And you know what? That's true, man, because
thanks for
that's
bringing
one
the
thing-
faith, Mike.
That's the one thing that he had, was that faith. He loves to fucking talk to his boys. I mean, look at that relationship that he had with Hunter Renfrow, man. I mean, there was boys right there, dude. So, and not only that, not only did it show off the field, but it showed it on the field, which is exactly what we needed, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And coming up next on the Macy's Day Parade, we have the Kermit the Frog float. Bobby Wasabi, big fan of Kermit the Frog.
Hey, shout out to my travesuras, man. She got me all styled up, dog. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Sitting to
I
my
agree
right,
with this.
joining
Derek
us, brother.
Carr.
Introduce yourself, man.
My name's Josh. That's about it.
And
Hey, you know what? That's
Josh,
all
where
you
you
need,
where you
Josh.
coming from today,
Come
man?
from Humboldt.
Humboldt County, man.
Yeah, I got something for you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about that off the air. You know, keep that low. Unless you got a business to plug or something you want to plug.
Oh, dude, I don't need to do that.
All right.
That's all good.
So tell me about the story, how you became a Raiders fan.
Just day one, right out the womb.
Straight out the womb. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
So you were born into it, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice,
That's
dude.
my son over there.
Yeah, dude. See, there you go. You raising them right there,
Yeah,
bro.
of course.
That you know what, dude? That's crazy because a lot of folks, that's how it is, man. It's like, hey, you know what? It got passed on from my folks, from my family,
For
and
sure.
all that. And man, it's a thing of beauty when it becomes like in the family. I mean, we talk about Raider Nation being a family. That's right there, dude. Like
That's
just
all we
generations
do.
of family,
Raider
man.
Nation and farm.
I
That's
want
it.
to see his son go home wearing that Derek Carr jersey proudly. Derek, step up. This is an opportunity to bring us back to a
Scaring that
playoff
kid, man.
destination.
Oh, don't worry
Today,
about
if
it.
you have a victory, we are back in the playoff talk.
He's like,
It's all on you, Derek Carr.
Is this your son's
and I
first
believe
Raiders game?
that you are the
First
second
game.
reincarnation of
And I
Brett
told him,
Favre,
you're not a fan
at
unless you
least
go to
physically.
Oakland.
Yeah.
The real.
Yeah. It's good that you got him out here, man. I know this isn't your first Raiders game.
Oh, nah.
When this stadium is all shut down and the lights go dark, what's going to be the one memory that stands out in your mind as a Raider fan?
One memory?
That from here, from this place.
It's the tailgating, bro, and
All
the
right.
camaraderie.
The community is really strong out here, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to rely on Raider Nation to keep it going in Vegas. I think LA Raider Nation is going to represent well out there.
It's not going to be the same.
It's going to be different, man. But as long as it's out there and it's thick and it's family, like the homie said earlier,
Yeah.
it's just a new chapter, man.
Yeah.
And we have to move forward. We have to embrace it. It is Raider Nation. We got to get along. This is the biggest, most welcoming fraternity over the last few years. Me and my friends have been able to travel around in some away games and meet just a lot of new people. In fact, just meet new people here that are coming in from a long place.
Fact.
Just,
And it's like we're all brothers and sisters, man.
Just going to the my hotel, I met 40 different people from different countries. You know?
There it is. There it is. Welcome to the tailgate today, brother.
Hey, and speaking of other countries, I want to give a shout out to our boy, Van City Raiders 2. Stopped by to drop off this jersey right here.
That's sick.
Wow.
That is
Oh,
sick.
Bo, baby.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
He
That
told
is
us- he told us
icy.
that-
most
that
talented running
it
back
not his
ever
size,
in
so
NFL
he says that we
history.
get to choose
What
which
could have
lucky
been.
pillager out there gets this jersey right here, man.
Oh, man.
Fucking
So-
rad.
So we got to make that decision, by the end of the episode.
How's your how's your Raiders knowledge, man?
Mine?
Yeah.
Dude, I done smoked it all up.
Yeah.
You sound like me, dog.
That's a Raider answer.
I'm gonna. Well, thanks, brother. I'm gonna bounce.
All right, man. It's good to meet you, brother. Stick around. Help yourself to the cooler. Help yourself to some food. All right, man. Do it. Do it. All right, man. You have a good one. You know what it is, Raider Nation. We're really out here, man. I'm glad you're all sitting down. Bobby Wasabi.
That's right.
Mike, if you want to come on over here and let my man Chase sit down, we could all still sit down together.
Big man Jay.
Yeah, it's all love. We're
Yeah,
coming up
yo,
at the
this,
end of it right here.
This chair is meant for chest gluteal maximize.
It's about 11 o'clock. It's about 11 o'clock.
Hey, look, let's get live out here. You know what? Raider Nation is showing up right now. There's Tennessee Titan fans that probably rooted for Warren Moon, but they ain't never won shit. We got 3 Super Bowl victories by our side. I don't care. Nobody will ever take that away from me. You know what, Derek Carr? I want another one right now. Step up, motherfucker. I've seen you have 500 touchdown or 500-yard games. I've seen you throw 4 touchdowns.
There you go.
Why can't you do this? I don't care. You know what? I've made great meals out of nothing. It's time you do that today.
Right, dog.
Let's
Big
get it
struggle,
done,
bro.
Derek Carr.
Get it done.
I
Gotta
make
get that
great
big
meals.
struggle.
Thanks for bringing
I
the
make
energy
great
today,
meals
Mike.
out of nothing too, dog.
Hey, dog, that's a real chef right there, bro.
I'm just talking about season. You just gotta get that seasoning in, dog.
Get that cebolla going.
Mike,
dog.
man, thanks for sitting down with us again today, brother.
All right, man.
We're about to catch up with you right
Love
now.
you guys.
Yeah, I love you too, man. 2 more of these left, man. We got to soak it up.
Hell yeah, Homer!
Raider Nation, make sure you go to onenationfanwear.com, rocking the Proudly Hated hat. Chase got the Nation hat on today. I got that limited edition Nation Metallica concert T-shirt.
Hey, you know what?
So I can see it right here.
I'm not gonna lie. I had that Nike.
Hello, how you doing? How's
that
everybody
Nike
going?
jersey.
Go
Yeah,
Raiders.
I thought it was gonna rain, man. That's why I didn't wear it. So I'm sorry, Johnny. I still love you, bro.
When? Thought it was going to rain. When? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Jaime Rascon. I live in Hercules, California.
Hercules, did you get in last night?
I'm coming to the next one. I had 10 years of season tickets. I didn't get them this year. I feel a little guilty. Got some of my homeboys that tailgate every time.
So is this going to be your last game for the season?
I'm coming for the next one for sure.
Right,
last
what's
two,
up.
mandatory.
What are you trying to get out of these last 2 games?
I've been coming when we was good, and well, mostly bad, but I've been coming, just having a good time, man. You know, it's just I'm here and I feel like I'm at home.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. That's what's
I
up.
see people come from far away. I'm like, man, I just live 20 minutes away. I gotta be there too. You know what I mean? I see people coming from
That's
LA.
right. That's right.
From other towns. I met people from all over, East Coast,
London.
They can walk by a tailgate. I throw them a beer. I throw them a shot, whatever they want. You know what I mean? If they're a Raider fan, they're family, man.
Yeah.
Raider
You're
Nation
right.
all day, man.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Sure.
You see a Raider fan pulled over on the side of the road, you help him.
Oh, you pull over.
Yeah.
Careful.
You help them
You know what I mean?
motherfuckers out,
Careful.
bro.
All the time,
Slowly.
man. You know what I mean?
Be careful. Hey,
Both my daughters,
step slowly.
they're Raider fans. You know what I mean? My wife was born from Frisco, so she kind of listened to the gossip. But my family's Raider fans. You know what I mean? I've been coming. I'm from NorCal, but I started following the Raiders when they was in L.A. You know what I mean?
Our families are Raider fans, and Raider fans are our family.
You know, we're
That's
Raider
what it
Nation
is.
all the way, man. You know,
That's
no
it.
matter you're white, black, Mexican, or whatever. You know what I mean? You Raider fan, you my family, man.
That's what's up, man.
Mandatory.
That's what's up.
Right on. Well, go Raiders. We need it today, man. Let's do 10-6.
Let's go. Let's run
go,
this.
man.
do it. Let's
You know,
do
get
it.
in.
I know a lot of people hating on Derek Carr, but I wish him the best, man.
Hell,
You know what I
man.
mean? I wish him the best, man. for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
hope he gets down and bust a move today, and you know what I mean? I just want to win.
Yeah.
Just win, baby.
Let's go.
Just
Let's go,
win.
man. You know, the past couple of weeks been a nightmare, but we're in Oakland. We don't lose in Oakland.
It's time to bounce back.
Bounce back, man, for sure.
Bounce back.
All right, Raiders.
In all
Let's go,
black.
Raiders. Can I
Peace
say
out,
a
man.
joke? Oh, I mean,
Please.
Yeah.
it might have a cuss word.
Hey, we don't give a
I hope it
shit.
does.
What's the last 3 words you want to hear when you're fucking? Honey, I'm home. All right, guys. Go Raiders. All the way.
Nobody will
right.
get in trouble. Everybody's like, I don't know.
Oh, man. So, all right, man. It's good to see you. It's good to meet you. How you doing, sir?
That's fucking dope.
Just to FYI, we're rolling on fumes. We got about 10% battery left, so
10.
we're gonna wrap this up really quick. What's your name, my man?
Yo, I'm Gabe.
Gay, what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing pretty well.
Welcome to the tailgate.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back to the tailgate.
Yeah, 3rd week, so it's been pretty cool every time.
How's your morning been so far today?
It's been pretty good. Just the drive up here was pretty chill and not too much traffic.
There you go.
It sounds like you got no problems in the world, Gabe.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully the game will stay the same.
Yeah. Man, I want Gabe's life, man.
Hey, right?
Right.
Just chill and lay back. Hey, wait. What time do you guys leave the house today, bro?
We left Hollister at 8 a.m. I know that's your backyard.
Yeah.
I left that bitch at 4:30 a.m. So, yeah. A little different for me, but hey, we got to get this front spot. You know what I mean?
I need my 8 hours.
You know what I mean?
So a lot of talk's been said about the Raiders really needing to win out to control their destiny going into the playoffs. The next 4 games, winnable games, but you never know with Raiders Nation and the NFL in December. Everything is competitive. What's it going to take for the Silver and Black to win those 4 games? In a nutshell, in 3 points.
I'd probably just say stay consistent on offense, get back to at least scoring 20 points per game. On defense, minus the penalties that keep us on the field after 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, you're getting hands to the face, you're getting offsides. And then I would say probably special teams, Cole keep getting it in that 6, minus the penalties on there too, the offsides, you know, when we had them backed up on the 1, and it was low risk, high reward for them.
Right.
So stuck with the penalties.
Yeah, I'll say for the better part of the season, the offense has been able to overcome a lot of the laundry it's collected, but as the defense, it's automatic. Like, you're getting screwed no matter what. And our defense has been getting screwed like that all season.
No.
Right when we think this defense has to stop, laundry comes out. Last week was in the form of an interception being overturned into a pass interference. And it's heartbreaking, man. So that's a huge key to today's game. And like you said, the next 4 going forward, man.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And overcoming injuries on the defensive side.
I mean, on both sides of the ball, right?
Yeah.
This team is banged up right now. It's thin, but we've said it before. We'll say it again. When the season started, most of y'all was going to be happy with the 8-8 season, and the Raiders are right now in control to do far better than that, and possibly even have a playoff berth. So stop being so dramatic and root for this team. It's silver and black all day. You already know what it is. Just win, baby.
Right.
Go Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Gabe, man, thanks for sitting down with
Thanks,
us, brother.
man.
Anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Nah, I'm good, man. Thank you.
Go Raiders.
Oh, yeah, of course. Go Raiders, man. That's a given.
Gabe's chill.
You get
man.
a chance to sign this?
Yeah. Thanks a lot for that.
Awesome, man.
Get
Awesome.
something to eat, man.
Yeah,
Get something to eat.
man.
Hey, grab
Yeah.
some grub. Grab
Thanks
some
for
grub.
coming out, man.
One more person before we get off the air has to sit down in this chair right now and talk to me right now. Very important person. Why don't you get in here, get these headphones on. The man sitting to my right, introduce yourself.
Jason, my name is Mario Maciel, and I got the privilege of working with this great man. He's
Okay.
got a lot of love for the kids at San Ho, bringing music, film to our community center, most needed kids.
Oh, you
Jason
goddamn it.
Pranks, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
All heart. All heart.
He wanted you to say that, bro.
Man.
Boys, I got to bounce. Jace, am
Yeah.
I good?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, I get paid for that shit?
Man, grab some food, have a taco, get something to drink, man. Help yourself. Thanks for coming on the air and dropping my government name in record time.
Right?
First and last, though.
That's the good thing about editing.
Not on a live show, motherfucker.
So, in case y'all didn't know. But you check my records. My bills are paid. My parking tickets are clear. And my car is registered. And my taxes are in the green. So I got nothing to hide. Sammy,
What?
you did a great job today, man.
Thank you. I never get to be on air, so I figured I was going to slide in while
Here's the
nobody was
thing.
here.
Now that your face is on camera,
What's up,
if you're
people?
coming next week and you're trying to get in this chair, this is the handsome face you need to look for.
You need to
Yeah.
look for this guy.
Talk to this
I
man.
will get you on air.
He will get you on.
the official producer,
and
director.
I might
of
get
the-
you snacks.
You might get some rum
beers.
cake. You might
and
get some rum cake.
You can sign
You won't get
the
shit if you don't
banner
go through
and-
this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, this is who you need to kiss ass on. Raider.
Yeah, that's it. That's facts.
Facts.
You're just spitting facts.
Do you hear
At
that,
ass.
Raider Feds? You need to kiss this man's ass.
That's right.
Here.
Kiss his ass, dog.
Next time you call the feds on us.
Large
get on there?
and
Kiss
in
ass.
charge.
So, I mean, we had a lot to go through in terms of, like, keys to the game and all that, but I think we gave you all that. I think we had a lot of great voices in the
Absolutely.
seat today.
Absolutely.
And now that Sammy is in here, man, I'm glad you're here so we can actually do the outro together proper
Let's do
today.
it.
Oh,
I'm glad you're in the chair. I want to tell all of you guys, thank you for tuning in.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you pillagers out there.
Come out.
Hold on, real quick. Wait.
Look at this guy.
Pause.
Raiders.
Hey,
Sorry.
your boy Kane over here got something to say real quick.
Hey,
Sorry to cut y'all off.
shout out to Raider Van City for donating this jersey.
That's real clean.
And we're going to give it to a fan today.
Oh, that's dope.
Shout out to Third Down on Twitter. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? When you see him, follow him. This is
Third
a good
Down.
man.
Real
He
slick.
produced it. He shot this out to us, and we're going to donate it to a fan today.
There you go.
That's right.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Hey, what are we gonna say? What are we saying? What are we putting some parameters on there? Is it the next motherfucker that shows up? What's going on? What's going
You
on?
know what? I'm going to leave that up to y'all.
Oh shit.
We're going to construct a crazy challenge contest where you're going to have to go through multiple
Hey,
stages
I
to
just
win
work
that.
here. I don't produce this shit. I'm just giving a shout out. Let the producers fucking figure out who to get this damn.
Hey, so how about this? The first motherfucker
To knock down every single porta potty on this row.
No, I got it. Okay. So those of you who've been listening and tuning in so far, you guys got a chance to see our boy Malcolm, and he was hoping to break 200 push-ups. Now I'm not gonna put 200 push-ups on you, but the first motherfucker to show up and give us 20. can get that fucking jersey right there. How about that?
That's it.
20?
Yeah.
I'll give
How
you
about that?
20 right now to get that
Your
jersey.
boy Brian's about to fucking do
Let's
that.
do it.
Make that an even 25.
Let's do it. Let's go.
You're going 25?
25
30?
push-ups.
No,
20
I can't do 30.
I got 9% battery left. I want to see 20
I can do
push-ups right
25
now.
push-ups
right now.
You're
Well,
going
one
to
of
do
y'all-
25?
I can do 25
do
motherfucking
it.
push-ups right now.
I can't do
I
this.
say, I say,
can't do
I say both of you guys go head to
I'm
head,
weak.
and the last man standing gets that jersey right now on camera. No bullshit. Put up or shut up.
Let's do sets of 10.
Kane's going to kick my ass, but all right.
Let's do sets of 10.
I got like
You do
6,
10,
and
I
I'm
do
going to.
10, you do 10, I do 10.
Let's go.
Whoever can't
I think
go.
you're going to
Let's
win,
go.
but I'll do
Let's
it
go.
anyway.
Let's go. Let's
because
go.
I got no
Let's go.
push-up
Am I
game
manning the camera
at
on
all.
this?
What?
I'm manning the camera on this?
All right. Y'all bullshit. Nobody's doing nothing. Thanks for tuning in. That's it for this week's show. Tune in every week. Call and leave a message to be played on air. 408-909 PJFF.
right.
Download our officially app. Available for iOS and Android. DC4L Custom Tees. OneNationFanwear.com, where you get the freshly dipped. This is printed on an American Apparel t-shirt.
right.
That jersey that Kane's wearing printed on a champion jersey. It's all official quality. You know what it is. Be sure to listen to the rest of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network. The Ladies of Darkness are back, and they're back with the vengeance. Put on waivers every week, giving you the best in sports, period. East Coast Nation with that East Coast flavor. The No Ledge Podcast. Watch out. I think the boys might do something soon.
Oh, yeah.
The Blackout Podcast, Sean holding it down out in Hawaii, and the Crow's Nest soon to return. Until then, keep the wind in your sails and the rum in your mug. And Pillage on, Raider Nation. This has been a product of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network. I'm your host, Kenny Stapler, and I'm surrounded by
Sammy Quasar.
Your boy, Che.
Shout out to my son, Mason, and Addison, my daughter. Your boy Kane is out here. Thanks for watching me. I love y'all.
Motherfucker said
right.
push-ups.
That's right. Yeah.
Let's go. 10 to 10. Let's go. No, he's got me. Were you good with the guests? What? Were you good with the guests this time?
Yeah, it was great. All right. I was lagging behind you.
I was just trying to keep up. I couldn't really tell what was going on, and people kept talking to me.
Hey,
Hey, have you signed the banner? Do it now. Yeah, what you want? Go to the big 5 each. Go to the big cooler. Come back. Hey, you want to sign the banner?
You know how to end the stream and all that.
Yeah, sign the banner. Get a beer.
Can you watch
5
this
each.
when the music ends? Yeah. I gotta piss like a fucking sea biscuit.
I got you.
They missed the field goal, bro. They missed the field goal.
You guys just wrap up the podcast?
Yeah, we just wrapped up, dog. We just wrapped up.
Solid episode, solid time.
I think so.
This is a big game.
Oh, huge. Huge. It's good, bro. Hey, when they busted out hazies, bro, I fell in love with hazies.
The white bean, you guys?
Yeah, we got. I think we're maybe one more, dog. Maybe one more. But I think we're covered. Thank you, brother.